No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we're having an intense conversation with the man himself, Eric Reprid, who went from Bussy to Bussy, who has done what no man has done before. Really, a lot of men have done that before, but you know, you made music out of it, which almost nobody has done before.
Yeah, I made art out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like Picasso.
The sound of a Bussy getting beat up to me is like the real art.
Okay, I've never experienced that.
But we needed it. We're getting way ahead of ourselves here. All right.
No, you forgot you said you might.
Okay, don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Okay, let's go to or I guess introduce us to your friend too.
Yeah, it's my boy Sham.
Okay.
Long time homie. We've known each other since like 10 years old.
Okay, and you're from Vancouver, right?
Yeah, Vancouver, yes sir.
Okay, what was it like coming up out there?
It was cool. Boring as shit. Just a bunch of like old white people. Just
really?
Living slow.
Just living slow, man.
Interesting. It's that boring because I've been out there. The girl I was staying with out there took me to some like crazy heroin blocks where it's like people were getting
like Skid Row
destroyed out there. Yeah, it was insane. But it was a long time ago.
Yeah. No, it's just same thing.
Just kind of.
We got a street full of drug dealers and drug and all this shit.
I mean, every city needs that, realistically.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do if you don't have
it? It is beautiful,
literally.
The water is clean, the air is fresh, you'll live longer.
It's beautiful 3 months out of the year.
Okay.
But, you know.
And then the horrible winters.
Just piss rain.
Intense summers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. I mean, what was your childhood like?
It was cool. It's kind of like, it was really chill. I just played basketball my whole life. Like, I've been playing basketball since I was like 10. Yeah, it was chill. It was just like not much going on. That's why I want to like do shit with my life because I was so bored.
Really?
Yeah, like so boring.
I guess when I think about my childhood, there was a lot of boredom, but that's never what I think about when I think about my childhood. Yeah. But like at the time, if you had asked me like how I felt about life, I would have said I'm pretty bored. Yeah. But that really stuck with you.
Super bored. Yeah. Yeah. Super bored. Like. I don't know. I just ever since I was a kid, you know what? Actually, a big moment in my life was when my best friend moved away when I was like 12 or whatever. He like moved to another place. We would hang out, play basketball all day, whatever. And like I just felt like no control in my life. And after that, I was like, I just gotta get rich.
Really?
And so my biggest dream is like I get a compound, get a basketball court, and like just have all my homies live there and just be able to play basketball all day.
Damn, that's crazy. Like, I kind of feel like I'm gonna learn to play basketball once I have a basketball court, like just like my own. Like I don't want to.
You need one in here.
I don't want to go in public. Yeah, we could do it in here,
bro.
But it would be like a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Something that gets
You grew up playing sports or no?
My parents put me in basketball, but I hated it.
Really?
I really hated it.
Bro, why not? Why do you hate it?
Well, I think like the main thing is that I needed glasses, but I didn't know that for a couple of years. So I was out there playing basketball, but I actually had no idea what was going on. And the first goal I ever scored was in the other team's hoop.
Okay.
That's a real thing.
That's probably a sign you should stop.
It was pretty traumatic. My parents still make fun of me to this day. I'm like, well, you're the ones who didn't give me glasses when I needed them.
Yeah, it's fair.
What were your parents like, though?
My parents were cool, like standard Asian parents. Just want me to do well in school.
They wanted him to be a rapper since he was young.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That seems like the least Asian parent thing imaginable.
Yeah. My mom looked at me. She's like, you know what? You'd be doing good. Like if you just swore on mics.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut the up. Like, were they super serious about school? That's always like the stereotype.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah, like. They made me try in school like till I was like 12 or till I was like 18, like in 12th grade. But yeah, and then after that, I literally just dropped out of university in like 4 months.
After making his first song, he just dropped out.
I just made one song.
His mom was crying.
At what age?
I was like 18.
So you're at 18.
Yeah.
And what had you been thinking about rapping for a while prior to that?
I've been thinking about rapping since I was like 15, but like I was super insecure about my voice, the fact that like it didn't change. So I was like, because I'm a super late bloomer, like bro, I don't have no armpit hair still to this day.
You got a nice little zit down there too.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Some good deodorant too.
In 4K.
If we really want to go viral, I'll go over there and pop it. But I'm not,
Please do.
I'm
You
not
want
that-
views or not?
If we had a hand washing station, maybe. Holy shit. But okay, so you were thinking about it, but you felt like your voice wasn't changing, and then
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you were like inspired by a lot of the weird new rap that doesn't rely on having some like super deep voice.
Bro, yeah. Bro, like this podcast is such a trip because like I grew up on this podcast. Like
What interviews
all
in particular?
X, X Classic, Bunkang was big.
Yeah.
That was a big one when he was like tripping on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
A second ago, we were just reflecting.
Yeah, we were
looking at
literally
all
just
the
staring at the
faces,
wall.
And we were like, every
bro.
single one of these built the culture, and we were like
Yeah.
really excited to be here, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I appreciate it.
But yeah, literally, yeah. That was the era, bro. And like, yeah.
Definitely. All right. So what had to happen for you to get confident enough that you actually recorded the song?
Well, I did a lot of like self brainwashing when I was a kid. Like, and I like motivational videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like those things, whatever. I would just listen to those like every single day, like at school, outside of school, whatever. Just like at a certain point, I was just like F everyone, and it's like that was it. Like when I was 18, like my parents couldn't tell me shit because I was 18. So I just got like my first tattoos, and I was like, F this, like I'm gonna drop out of school, and like not drop out of school, but like I made a deal with my mom. Like I'm gonna make like whatever she's making at her work in 2 years in music, or else I gotta go back to school.
Really?
And like, yeah, that was kind of the deal I cut with my mom.
And he cut it close
Yeah.
too. Like he was like months out, and he finally broke through with the song "Cold
Yeah.
World" that he just
Literally,
finally
like-
happened, and no one said shit after that.
Yeah.
Wow. So what had to happen for that song to take off? Because that song came out like 3 years ago, and it's got like 7 million views or some shit, right?
7 million views.
Like 60 million streams.
Yeah, something like that. But I had to go on TikTok. I had to like do some fucking bullshit TikTok shit that I'm not too proud of.
Really?
But it was kind of like a Hail Mary. I was like, bro, because I was in school and I was like, all my friends were like, we have a couple like friends that do YouTube. So Sham actually did YouTube outside of high school as well. And like we had some friends that also did YouTube.
Lael Hansen.
How'd you know?
How the you know that?
I know things.
So that's my channel.
That's crazy.
That's the
Wait,
channel I ran. Yeah,
Shut the. You were the boyfriend?
everything.
What?
Yeah, you got it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, brother.
I mean, her fall off needs to be studied. So we actually got to talk to
her
you.
fall
Yeah.
off is the breakup. That's what it
Really?
is. That's all it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to fill in the blanks for the people who don't know what we're talking about. Basically, 2017, 2018, 2019, whatever, there was some white girl from Canada. Her name was Lael Hansen. It's kind of hot. She's like doing music, or she's doing videos on YouTube, largely talking about Lil Peep and X and different stuff in the rap world or whatever. And, you know, it's fine. Like in modern terms, we would probably think it was pretty cringy, but at the time it seemed kind of interesting, I guess. And then one day she just disappears. She's gone for like a year, and then she comes back trying to do the pop star thing. And from my perspective, it did not work at all. But wait, what was your role in it? I had no idea that you had this involvement.
It's really a long story, but the spark notes is that we were together since we were 15 to 25, and it was always my dream to be a YouTuber. And somewhere along the way, just like him, we tried the thing. We dropped out of university together. We moved to Toronto on a whim, and we were in this like dirty, disgusting basement, just working 4 videos a day, reactions, all this stuff. And I had this idea. I was like, I used to be a videographer before that, and she had the personality. And I was doing YouTube separately, and she was also doing YouTube separately. And I feel like it's one of those things where you're like, you love this boy, and you're like, I just want to do what he does to like fit into his world and his frame. So we're doing it, and one day I'm like, you know what? Like, I'll make the videos. Let me direct you. Just say this, do this, and I think it's gonna happen.
Wow.
And then my favorite artists were X, Juice, Lil Peep, all these guys, and I was studying the underground, and I loved it. And I thought there would be a cool contradiction if we had like this white girl talking about the ignorant rap, and she has a great personality, and we did content together. So
She got like 1 million subscribers right away, too.
yeah,
Not right away, but over
tough,
time,
but,
yeah.
yeah, we ran it up, and my dream was always to do it, so we did it together, and then eventually things fell apart. We broke up, and the channel died with it.
So she was gonna keep going until the breakup, and that's kind of what caused her to change her whole life and to go in this totally different direction.
To be honest, there's a lot to it, but
I don't think she ever had it in her to like do music.
so he's known her since we were young too. Like we all been really close, same school, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was always my dream, to be honest. It was my dream,
Yeah.
and I think she loved me and wanted to be a vessel for my dream, and I knew that like this is the way we could be successful. So yeah, we just ran it together, and eventually when we hit 1 million subscribers, because it was this mountaintop we always looked towards, once we got there, there was a lack of fulfillment in the way that we felt like we had more to offer. We wanted to be more creative. I've always been a very creative person. We always wanted to do music, but we thought it was impossible. And then YouTube at the time was also impossible, but when you do one impossible thing, everything opens up and you feel like you could do anything. So once we got 1 million subscribers, we're like, what do we really want to do with this audience? And she's like, Sham, I've always wanted to be a singer. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to produce. So we like deleted every single YouTube video. We locked into a studio in a shed, and we just learned everything from scratch, made an album and tried the thing. And unfortunately, this is a little bit TMI, but my guitarist and my producer at the time that I was working with was my best friend since I was 12 years old. And they ended up sleeping together, and it broke everything apart.
Oh, wow. What the He should have switched to Bussy.
He should have. And then he'd be on No Jumper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, okay. My last thing about it is like that's interesting because back in the day when we would talk about her, part of what we would say is like, yeah, there's like a boyfriend. Like we don't know who he is or anything, but he's like in the background. I just know that there's like a dude editing, and she like kind of mentioned him or whatever.
What do you think now that you've seen him? What do you think?
To be honest, I never even like tried to guess.
A little underwhelmed, eh?
Hey,
He's got like a cool hat.
I just got it for this actually.
I feel like what happened with her is like the thing that happens to a lot of people, which is basically like you're so focused on becoming a big deal on YouTube or social media or whatever that you completely lose track of like who you are, and you realize you have to become this caricature of yourself in order to like truly please the algorithm. And then at some point you just like stop, you wake up and you lift your head out of the sand and you're like, oh shit, like I don't even like the person that I've become through this whole process.
Dude, you absolutely nailed that. Yep. Honestly, like it was a dream at the beginning, but in the process to get it, you lose yourself and you just start following what the algorithm wants, what the people want. And then one day you wake up and you're like, who have I become, honestly? Wow. And it's not that dramatic, but at the end of the day, like you want to present your best self, you want to be authentic. And that was our attempt at doing that, to fall back into the music and something we always loved since we were young, because the whole channel was about music. We just never thought we could do it. But then in the process, we're like, okay, we can do anything. So we just learned everything from scratch. She got singing lessons, guitar lessons. I learned how to produce, and we just made the music. And honestly, if things didn't fall apart, I felt like we'd do a good job. And I got love for her. I got to say right now, no saltiness. Like that girl worked really fucking hard. And at the time, she had big dreams. We had a great love, but shit fell apart, and it's all good.
Wow. So what was your perspective on this while this was all taking place, in terms of seeing somebody that you know get all these subscribers and views from, you know, doing something creative? Like, what were you thinking?
What do you mean, like during the rise or like after
during the rise? Or like, were you plotting on how you were going to be something like while you were watching her go through this whole thing?
For the YouTube shit, yeah. I mean, we were just kind of like on our own journeys. I mean, they were in Toronto, we were in Vancouver. Okay. And like it was just me and my like two boys just running shit in like Vancouver, and they were in Toronto, and eventually they wanted to move back to Vancouver, so we just kind of linked, and at their start of music, like we kind of helped them write, produce, all that stuff.
We crossed paths that way because we knew that, like, because we had the platform, I wanted to put him on because I was so proud of him, and at the same time, like, we wanted to get into music, and they had the studio and the resources.
Around that time, you actually called me. We sent a video of mine to you on live stream.
I was thinking that while I was watching it. It's like I feel like I've seen this dude in the past. Okay,
you have. Yeah.
We sent, a long time ago.
We sent a fucking YouTube video to you, like one of our songs, like the biggest song we ever had, like back then, like when I was like 19, and you played it on your live stream, and you're like, yo, you couldn't pronounce my name, like Eric Reprid. Thank you by pronouncing it right this time, but like you were like Eric retard, whatever the fuck. And I was like,
damn.
Yeah, I wanted to fight you, bro. To be honest,
at the time?
I'm actually here to fight you.
Wow.
To be honest, I'm here to.
That's gonna be a whole thing.
Scrap,
Okay.
Yeah, you popped the zip first, and then
right. I'm trying to look over here. I might the Crip Mac Old English might come in handy for once.
I brought a big boy with me too, so you better have big boys ready.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of boys. Yeah, look at Ronnie. Look at him. But okay, so that was like way before the song that ended up getting 7 million views or whatever.
That was like 2 years out.
Okay.
2 years out of that. Yeah.
All right, and then but what did you do on TikTok that made that one song get 7 million views? What did you have to do?
Bro, we studied TikTok for like 2 months, figured out what worked. Like we found a bunch of trends, and we're like, okay, shit, these types of videos are working. Let's just run it, and then we did it. To be honest, bro, that shit was like selling my soul. Like, just making TikToks in general was like selling my fucking soul.
Really?
Yeah, like just the same bullshit of like the influencer shit, like when you're talking about Lael and just like being being in that like headspace of like, yo, I just gotta keep pleasing the fucking algorithm,
Right.
whatever the like that was like a big part of like the whole shit that we studied, and like it was just not cool.
What content, what kind of TikToks were you having to do to actually make it
like,
work?
Yo, just like, I don't know, like
Just go stream my song type shit. Just like put yourself out there, like, yo, I made this song, go check it out.
Yeah.
And
I remember a lot of that during that era.
Yeah.
It was a big trend during that era, and I was like, but I was desperate because like my mom was like making me go back to school, and I was like, I need to make something happen because it's already been like 3 years, and it's like I haven't had like a big moment. But in retrospect, like it I mean, it got me a Juno. I don't know if you know what a Juno is.
it's like Canadian Grammy.
Grammy
okay.
type shit. Like it got me a Juno nom from that bullshit, and
Got the
like my
visa for
mom
the
kind of
States
bought
from
into
that.
the dream,
Yeah.
got me a visa in the States. Like so in retrospect it was okay, but you sell your fucking soul for a little bit.
And that's how it ended up feeling, because it's like
Yeah.
you have this one big hit, but like the getting 7 million views on a song that is like a random TikTok hit.
Yeah.
It's good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that much in
But
terms of like
also-
you getting real fans, right?
The music was also just not me, bro. Like it was just not. Yeah, I just never felt like it was me. Like I shaved my head after that shit because I was like, bro, this shit is just not me.
Really?
Like just this soft boy and sad boy shit. I'm not sad. I'm not a sad person. Like I like.
No, he's angry.
I'll get mad before I get sad. Like, yeah, I never get sad. So, yeah, it was just kind of like it was kind of the influence of like the people I was hanging around. They listened to more like soft shit, like more slow shit. But to me, I've always liked like the 808s, the hard shit, and just like.
So what do you do after that song blows up? Are you like fully all in it, trying to make
get
more
fat,
songs
brother.
to follow up on it?
I get fat.
Literally?
Yeah, I got so
Straight
fat.
eating?
Yeah,
Like how much fatter than you are right now?
bro, I'm good. I'm
You think you're
No,
fat
yeah,
right now?
no, you're good.
you call me, yo, you call me fat.
It was like 100
You want
pounds
another
more
reason
than
to
now.
run this fade right now, bro? Like,
You're gym right now? What do you weigh right now?
How much you bench, bro?
No comment. How much do you weigh right now?
I weigh 160.
And how much did you weigh when you were fat?
167 type shit.
But also
7 pounds?
No.
Bro, it was all
bro.
body fat. It was all body fat.
body
fat.
It was pure body fat. I had
All
like a
fat,
dad
and
bod
now
and
you
shit.
have quite a bit of muscle.
No, I'm good.
So you look disgusting when you were fat, or what?
I don't know.
before and
like,
after,
for
bro.
me, like
might-
I guess I could show you. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. But I got fat for me. I've always been a skinny mother. But yeah, I was 140, bro. When that song popped off, I was 140.
Okay.
So within like 6 months, I gained like 20 pounds.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah, it was big for me. But
And the pounds you gain when you're like a teenager are like, I think,
it was me last
it's
year.
a
this
bigger
time.
deal.
It was me last year this time.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're fat. You're like less muscle there, but not.
Look at that, bro.
I kind of feel like
could be
how
a father.
I feel like how other people feel when I talk about being fat, though. Because
Yeah.
like
Wait, so
I'll
that-
talk
you
about being
ecto,
fat,
huh?
and then other people will be like, "You're not that fat."
You
Like, what-
ectomorph.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I'm
like
an ecto cooler.
like narrow shoulders, like skinny, like weak, like weak looking. You know?
Okay, an ectomorph is actually somebody
Like-
who
like-
packs on muscle. No,
No,
it's
no.
a person
It's
who,
hard to pack
It's hard
on
to pack
muscle.
on muscle.
So I'm an endomorph.
So there's three-
I
there's
started fat. I'm trying to get rid.
Yeah. And then you got the fucking mesos,
Like genetically
like
gifted
this,
gods.
like this, brother. Like the mesos, athletic
meso is
build,
like a Chad.
athletic build, broad shoulders,
Right.
Like
really
can
fast
gain
in a foot
or
race.
drop weight easily.
So you felt
whenever
like
I
that
want.
as a young dude?
I knew I was like that.
Okay.
I knew I was him. That's why I got fat. I was like, bro, I could lose at any time.
He got fat just to get skinny. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
But anyways, yeah.
Makes sense. You can just do that. It's like a whole. That's a TikTok right
Like
there.
that or what?
Yo, you're
Looks all
covering
right.
up the
Nice
whole
vacuum.
frame. Yo, you
Yeah,
guys might need
doing
a
the
wider
vacuum.
lens.
That's mesomorph, brother.
You want to test or not?
Is that what?
You want testosterone?
I look like it, right?
You should be, yeah.
That's
I look like it.
that's the mesomorph. That's the mesomorph build.
I think about it all the time.
It's God.
Just getting on testosterone is like a whole
It's
career
time.
arc.
It's
Yeah.
time. I'm telling you, you had your kid. You're
It
good.
opens you up to a whole new world.
Yeah.
You'll sleep better. You'll be stronger, faster.
But Dan,
You might.
Better.
Dan
You'll
Bill
better.
said you get on it, you should never get off it.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm ready for all that.
No?
Come
I don't
on,
want to
bro.
die. I'm 40.
Pick a safe injection site. You're good to go, bro.
good.
No, I've done it before. Yeah.
Actually?
Oh, you have?
How was
Yeah.
it?
Oh, no way.
That was great. It's
like a superhero?
It was like the best thing on earth. Yeah.
I'm actually very interested in that. How do you feel?
It's the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
You should get back on it, bro.
the thing that sucks is
Maybe
the
one day you
aggression.
get like this. Maybe one day you get like this.
I feel like I kind of already have that.
Like look at this. Look at this right now.
Oh, he's actually okay.
Okay.
Okay, mister.
Screenshot that. I need that on the Reddit. But no, it's the best. I miss it, honestly. Makes your dick hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You get mad about shit just randomly.
Yeah.
But then like you like finish chest and you're like, oh fuck, I want to do that again. I want to like come back tomorrow and do like another hour workout. Like it's just it makes you just feel like a beast. It's crazy. It really gets into your head too, and it makes you feel like this is the real you.
So you did start and stop.
Oh yeah, I did like 3 months when I was like 21.
Oh, okay.
And then I did like 3 months like 10 years later, which is really like spread out and like obviously not how you're supposed to do it, I guess. But okay, what about the Patrick CC thing? Because I understand that he kind of co-signed you early on.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know how that lined up.
I was now a giant of YouTube. He's huge. Patrick CC, yeah, his channel does crazy.
No
views.
way.
He does like at least 1 million views on like everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
You, bro.
Yeah, I have no idea how that even lined up. I can't remember.
Really?
But yeah, he's been supporting me for a minute. Yeah.
What did he do though? He just like shouted you out in a video or a stream or something?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Oh,
like he put me in a couple of videos, and like he was just back when I was making the bullshit music. Like he was still putting me on. So I appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to One Track for tipping me off on the Lael Hansen and the Patrick CC questions.
Oh yeah.
Yo, shout out One Track. I
Bro,
told him to pull up today.
Huh?
I told him to pull up
Yeah.
today.
Why didn't he pull up?
He's in LA too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He just hit me up and just sent me those questions.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
sick.
But,
Yeah.
okay, so I forget where we were. We're at you put out the song that does extremely well, and then you start trying to figure out how you're going to make your career make sense from there, and then instead you just get fat.
Yeah, I just get fat. No, I mean, like, after the song came out, we're like, okay, we got to follow up. So we make an EP, Cold World EP. And it was cool. I made a song called Nobody Knows. It's, like, still in my top 5 at this moment. But hopefully by the time we drop the tape, it's off that shit. But I made a song called Nobody Knows. It was, like, a sad, like, ballady shit.
I'm gonna just say it's a beautiful fucking song. It's just not him right now.
Yeah, well, it was never me. Even after I made it, it was like I don't know. I was drinking every day, just cause like the TikTok bullshit. I felt like I was selling my soul. I felt like all this shit was just, yeah, like the headspace I was in was not good. Like you know what the cliche of like, yo, you get a big moment, you get fucking depressed after. Like it was like that. And so anyways, I made that song, and then I made that EP, and then after that EP, I was like, bro, like this shit is just not me. Like I need to fucking change some shit. So yeah, I just fucking shaved my head.
Did that initiate a new era, or?
Yeah, there was a new era from that, but it was kind of the beginning of my like figuring it out phase. Like I learned a lot from it. Like I shaved my head because there was one day I was walking through Walmart and I was like, oh shit. I was just thinking about all the people that have been like popping and shit, and like I was just like, it just clicked for me. There was just a moment where I was like, I just gotta fucking shave my head. Like I just gotta fucking like completely get out of this like soft boy yeah, because I just felt like, I don't know, man.
You just needed a catalyst to like,
bro,
really
like because the sad boy shit, bro, the sad boy shit is just not, I don't know what kind of fucking words I could use.
Do you think
on
the
this.
world wanted a sad?
I should not say the words I want to use.
Did the world want a sad Asian at that time?
Probably
like
not.
it just felt like the
Yo,
market
every
was calling
Asian
for it.
sad,
That's
bro,
the thing
probably
is
not.
like that's what they all are. Honestly,
Yeah.
when it comes to music, they all approach
But
it
I'm
in a
not,
soft
like-
way. So I think that's why his shit pops, is because the contradiction of how hard he is as
like-
Asian.
But
Bro.
one of the biggest videos I've ever done, inside the Asian crypts of Long Beach, where I went with Stupid Young to Long Beach and
Yeah.
filmed with all the Asian boys out
Yeah.
there, and that was so viral, and I was so shocked because to me, yeah, Asian gang, whatever, like of course that was always going to exist,
don't-
but a lot of
yeah.
people, that is so fucking foreign to
Bro,
them.
you don't see people like that, and that's the thing, bro. Like I was making that type of music, but I was like, I'm not this fucking thing. Like, bro,
But you're not Stupid Young either. You're not
I'm
like
not stupid
mega
young.
gang member
bro.
either.
I'm not
yeah.
no gang.
Yeah.
I'm not no gangster. Like you might be afraid of me right now, Adam, but like
Yes.
I promise you, like I'm not
I
gonna
am
kill
quivering.
you.
No,
I'm not gonna kill you, bro.
or nothing. Like,
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you taking it easy on me.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling on you. Like we're gonna fight, but like I'll take it easy on you.
Yeah.
But like no, bro, like immediately I always hated fucking like melodies when I was a kid. Like anything melodic, I fucking hated. Like I was a big like just rap lyrics, like whatever. And like when I get feel anything, I fucking like.
He punches holes through walls and shit.
You see my fucking like this hand is busted. Like you take a look. Like
yeah, you have some holes on your knuckles. Oh, and the middle finger knuckle is like all pointed out more.
No, it's gone.
Oh,
like this knuckle's gone.
Oh, these ones are like in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
It's like a boxer fracture type thing.
It's like fully broke. Like at this. Like
yeah.
I'm not
I got
trying
a little bit of that too. I broke my pinky.
I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so hard. But like my point is like I'm not crying in my room. You know what I mean? Feeling like, oh, I'm so sorry for myself. I'm such a loser or whatever. You know what I mean? Like whenever I feel shit, it's like anger. So it's like when I was making the soft sad shit, I was just like, I'm not that guy.
I think after that moment, I noticed like he went in this deep incubation phase, and we went through a lot of like life shit at the same time. But I think that's where all the magic really happened. Is like just being with himself. I think there was a couple of years you're just literally in your studio trying to figure out every single thing down to like what hi-hat you're gonna use, what snare you're gonna use, how you're gonna sound, what's your approach, what's the most authentic version of you. And I think he crafted it, and that's why the moment he puts out his music now, it just breaks through because it's finally authentically aligned with who he is.
Yeah. How long of a break did you take?
Almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. I was just dropping like little things here and there just to like, cause it was like my income. So I was like, let me just drop some music, just make a couple $100, $1,000, like whatever, just stay afloat.
Were you worried about losing your fan base though?
I don't go. Really? Like, bro, cause I was like, the music I was making is not aligned to me. Like, I'll make the soft shit, I'll make like the beautiful shit is cool, whatever. But like, there was a day that I wanted to quit music like 2 years ago. I was actually like, I that day I was like, I'm quitting music, and I thought like that was it. And like we were outside, my girlfriend was playing volleyball, and like there was a speaker playing music, and I was playing music on the speaker, and I was like, I picked like my favorite song at the time. You know Young Fazo? Yeah, so Young Fazo had a song, and like I played it, and I heard the 808s. I with it because like I really love like the 808s, like the underground 808s and all that shit. I played it, and I was like, bro, I can't give this up. You know what I mean? Like the 808, I don't know, something about 808s. I was just like, I can't like not. So and then that just kind of pushed me in the direction of like just making like what I want to make, like the hard shit, the 808 driven type of music. So yeah.
And then how long did you have to do that before you somehow hit this viral moment with the Bussy thing?
Fucking 2 years, bro. To be honest, I had no idea the Bussy shit was gonna go. Like, I had no idea.
Right.
Like, that was like I spent 2 years on kind of like figuring out my sound, figuring out like who I am. Do you know the Enneagram at all? Have you heard about the Enneagram? No. It's not no fucking like like Scorpio, Aquarius bullshit. It's like it's like a more of like a psychological kind of like idea that like there's only like 9 types of personalities or whatever. So anyways, that when I got into that kind of like I figured out my shit, and it kind of helped me figure out like what kind of person I am, and like I was like, what the how does it know like to the deepest shit? And from that I just kind of like put that into the music and kind of like figured out what kind of music I actually wanted to make. And once I figured it out, it was about like a year and a half in, and
then you that information, we just started building like the team around us. From like the right producer, the right assistant, the right marketing people, and just like living together in this house and just making it happen.
But how would you describe the sound that you sort of ended up on? Because to me, it kind of reminds me of like Cardi or some of the more like rage type stuff that's come out the last few years.
Yeah. It's interesting because I don't listen to Cardi at all. Like, my favorite artist is Drake, but the energy of like rage is something that like I really resonate with. So I guess like maybe my voice is high, maybe I'm just like super mysterious, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably it. No, but you know what? That's what's interesting about Cardi being like so off the radar, and is that it's like it kind of leaves a lot of room for artists who sort of remind you of Cardi to come in. Like to me, Ian is like, he's doing like a White Boy Cardi rendition. Yeah,
White Boy Cardi or Yeet is actually one of my favorite artists all time.
Right.
Like, bro, like I fuck with that guy so heavy. Like, he changed my life.
You just like the focus on like different sounds and beats and weird experimental vocal effects and shit.
Yeah, he was just different. Like when he came out, I was excited about music for the first time in like since 2016. Yeah.
And so that song Suki, like, did you have any clue that was gonna take off or anything?
No idea. Swear to God, no idea. Suki was actually the first test of the new type of music that I was making.
Oh, okay.
We knew the video was gonna go though. Like we cultivated the layers of like why that would make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like as a song, I had no idea the Bussy. Bro, I wrote the Bussy shit on a f***ing whim.
Right.
It was more so like a feeling. Like imagine Adam. Like
Bussy is a feeling.
Bro, no, I know like for you probably can't relate to this, like because you've only like a handful of girls. but imagine you every single girl in the world.
Right.
You know? Like
you've had it all. You've had it all.
Imagine you've had it all. I know it's a stretch for you.
It's hard for me to imagine.
It's a stretch for you to feel.
Right.
Like considering what you do, like you just sitting here all day, just you know, whatever.
Moldy ass
just talk. Yeah, just talking. But like imagine you every single vagina.
Wait, are you really that much?
Bro, imagine I just need you to imagine.
I'm trying.
Right? Please,
no, I can't lie. I can't sleep at
please
night.
think, like, bro, use your imagination. I know it's difficult for you, bro. But like
I know dudes who bussies, and it doesn't seem like they like got so much pussy that they like decided to switch over.
Well,
it seems like this is just in them.
but they haven't enough.
You know
like,
who Jack Like Jess is?
Is that what?
Jack Like Jess?
No.
He's like a little white dude who's like super muscular.
Oh,
we were talking about testosterone.
Yeah.
He's for sure on it.
Yeah.
He's out here f***ing bussies.
Yeah,
and he's getting his own bussy.
What?
Well, yeah, I clicked on his Twitter the other day. I seen him getting in the ass.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
it was
crazy.
insane.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, he does what he wants. But like, my point is like, it's a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like you're on your last resort. You know what I mean? It's like you everything that is walking.
Yeah, but just to be clear, you said he might.
Okay, yeah, because
Bro, imagine you your own mother to that point.
Yeah.
No, imagine, and your own grandmother and the mother of your grandmother. What?
So you tried that?
What do
you
you?
your grandma?
No, I'm just saying it's a feeling. But like, imagine you've done that. What would you do? You're like super straight, right? But then you're like, has it really come down to this?
You're
know what I mean?
so numb
Bro,
to all of the pleasures of the world. You f***ed your mom, you f***ed your grandma.
It's a feeling.
It's time to f*** a man.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow,
feeling.
no, I never got there. I don't know.
It's a feeling. It's yeah.
Right. But okay, it doesn't feel like you're trying to make like a funny song, but then at the same time you're like, you know, gay humor is something that as people from the suburbs, this is what we do, right? Like, was that, you don't look at it as gay humor?
I don't think gay people are funny. I don't laugh at gay people.
Well, you're making a joke about
Do you laugh at gay people?
Yeah, for sure.
I think
well, I mean, how could you not
laugh at them or with them or what's the vibe?
It's a bunch of white dudes acting like black chicks. How is that not funny? Why does every fucking white guy who decides to fuck men start acting like a black chick from the hood? I mean, like, I don't know, like that. There's something funny about that for sure.
Well, unlike you, Adam.
Right.
I'm progressive.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
but they gotta admit, like, that's pretty funny.
Listen, they just want to be a bad bitch.
And then and then females who become lesbians, like white lesbians, start acting like black dudes.
Interesting. I've never seen that.
They start acting hard and they start wearing backwards hats and shit.
Actually, that might be science. That's good.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. You get attracted to those guys or no?
No, there's no guys in question here. It's all the white guys who act like black women.
Yeah.
No, I'm not generally attracted to men.
Are you sure?
Nah, I've tried. I've
sure
really
it's not
tried to wrap my head around
hate
it.
projecting?
No.
You sure? You sure when you call me a retard, you weren't just like, bro, this guy's so fucking wild?
I don't even remember that. Although I definitely believe you. You remember Jamin?
Oh yes, it's my boy.
For some reason, I seen a video of his pop up the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro, that was the era, bro.
Yeah, there was a lot of Asian dudes that were rapping at the time that, like, and a bunch of them we had videos on our channel and shit.
Yeah, that was the era. That was actually really cool.
You're the culmination of all that, I guess.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the fucking world, man.
That was the cam girl influence too.
Bro, yo, I had an idea.
Did you stan her?
Huh?
Cam girl?
Oh yeah,
Remember,
no,
you know what I'm talking about?
I knew of her. I knew of her.
with her.
I knew of her. I didn't
was
really
sick.
like.
She's still out here.
She was cool. Yeah. Hard.
Oh shit, I remember.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
That's
I remember.
OG.
Yo, you guys gotta fix this, bro. This shit.
Hey, you can finally hit basketball
Yo, is this you, Adam? This is what it's like.
without the test for sure.
I mean, I feel like you're getting a decent height on that. Like, I don't even know how we would tighten that up more or whatever. But you can
Maybe after this interview, you guys afford a new one.
yeah, maybe we could.
You gotta fix this, bro.
We would just like put a couple of bricks like under it or something like to hold it up.
Yeah.
But wait, okay. So how did that go viral though? The Bussy thing.
I literally just posted it. I posted it, and then 2 days later, yo, you know what's crazy? Actually, 2 days after I posted it, it went viral on Twitter, right? But the day after I posted it, I was at my parents' house, and like my mom was like, "Yo, like you gotta sell your f***ing car," like, cause she takes a look at like the credit card that I use sometimes, cause like I don't give a f- about like credit and shit like that. I probably should, so I haven't like increased my f***ing limit on my credit card. So sometimes I'll just f***ing borrow hers. But she was like, "Yo, you're spending like hella shit. Like you spent like 2-3 bands this week, like, or this month." And I was like, and she's like, "But you got your car payment, and then you got your house, and you got all this shit. Like, how are you affording, like, to pay?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm negative like 2-3K a month. I've been negative like for at least over half the year of like last year." So I was gonna sell my car like the day before Suki popped.
I remember he
like,
came to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, like I gotta sell my car."
Yeah.
And then dropped the shit and literally just blew the up and changed everything.
Yeah, because I spent 2 years doing nothing, bro. I spent 2 years just like posting, like, I don't know, B-sides, whatever the like, it wasn't like calculated music, you know, it was just songs, just to kind of get like a quick.
I think as artists, you get in that loop, like, you just drop to drop, or you think like this is the next thing I should do, or you follow trends or whatever. But like, people always just want to go like from here to here. But if you go down a little bit and you actually reflect on your shit and get fucking good at your product, it will actually go. But nobody wants to go through that period.
Yeah.
But it's got to be rough too, because it's like every time you drop something mid, you're kind of like telling your fans like, "Hey, you don't really have to care about what I drop.
Exactly.
Like this, I might just drop something and it's just whatever." Whereas like a lot of artists, you try to have the relationship with your fans that you want them to like feel excited about it.
You
But
wanna do
also,
them justice.
but it's weird for you because you got all these fans from something that you don't really consider indicative of your true self or the style of music that you wanted to keep making. So it's kind of like how much did you feel like your fan base grew from the one viral hit and shit? Like, do you feel like you got real fans out of it, or just a bunch of numbers?
Which one?
The one that did 7 million plays. Yeah, Cold World.
Oh, Cold World. Yeah, I mean, I got majority of my fans from that fucking shit, but that's why I want to shave my fucking head after. I was like, bro, I want to test them. I want to see like how low I can go. Like, it sounds, but like I want to see like if I really just do some shit, like how many people are actually gonna stick with like something that is closer to me than whatever the this soft shit is. Because like the hair is kind of a big thing of like, yo, what the is that? And like if you look at my music right now, it's like more of like when you hear it, it's like, what the you know what I mean? But it's like, that's just, I like that shit. You know what I mean? I like saying shit that's just like,
nah, this guy,
I'm holding back.
Unhinged. He's reckless.
I'm holding back.
I told him, I'm
trying not to get.
It's the first podcast. Just chill out. Like, don't do too much.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like
really blow their minds.
Express too much here.
Well, I'm spitting my first verse Wednesday, so I got 2 days to prepare.
Actually?
Yes,
Okay.
literally.
Wait, you're rapping?
Yes.
No way.
With a bunch of other people, but I am already like, I have to stop myself if I have the temptation to say something gay in my song, because I don't like. I feel like I don't want to turn people off. Like the real salt of the earth Americans who are in the trenches. I don't want the dude selling dope in St. Louis to turn the song off because I start talking about fucking Lush. You know, it's like I want to like make it more inclusive.
Oh, you never know though. How do you know? How you just gonna assume they don't asshole? You know what I mean,
you're right, but I kind of
maybe they like a little dirt road sometimes.
But homosexuality is relatively fringe.
It's relative.
It's probably like 5% or less of the population, I would say.
That you know of.
Well, they've done a lot of polling and statistics.
There's 4 of us here. What does that mean?
I mean,
and seemingly none of us are gay. Yeah, he has kids. It seems
are you
like
sure? I think.
Yeah, just keep checking out.
You're looking at me a little bit, and I was kidding.
But wait, who posted it and drew attention to the Bussy lyric? Just some random ass TikTok or something?
No, it was a random girl on Twitter, like random, like 1,000 followers. The next day she posted it. It had 10 mil when I woke up. Somebody like texted it to me. Like a bunch of people were texting me like, "Yo, your shit's going viral on Twitter." And I've never had anything go viral on Twitter. It was always like TikTok algorithm fucking bullshit. But like the moment you get something viral on Twitter, like that's when you know you got something, you know?
Right.
So anyways, like people were texting me like, "Yo, your shit's going up on Twitter." I check it. It's got like fucking 10 mil views. And then the day goes on, people keep texting me, whatever. But at the end of the day, I had like 20 mil views from just some random girl.
It's crazy.
It was a repost.
And did you see that making your numbers on your TikTok go up as well?
Yeah, I mean, it was everything. Yeah, it was everything.
Because Twitter's a weird thing, because it's like, I don't really look at TikTok, but I see TikToks all the time, and it's like 100% people on Twitter making fun of TikToks. Like, they just take like the cringiest thing that they happen to see on their feed, they repost it, they add a caption that is like an outsider perspective, like the Costco guys.
Who fucks Costco guys?
Oh my God, really?
I love Costco.
Who the
Talk down on Costco right
Boom,
now.
boom, boom, boom. That's
is
for all
that?
my Costco guy fans out there.
fuck
Just
is that?
go to TikTok when you get home, search Costco guys.
Okay.
You're going to have a great time.
Are you a member?
No,
Is it gay,
I
bro?
haven't been in
Are
probably
you gonna
10
put me on
years.
some gay shit right now?
No, it's not. It's the most heterosexual shit you could ever imagine.
good.
I haven't been to Costco in probably 10 years, but I want to go and I want to try the chicken bake. And I want to try the double chunk
No, you
chocolate
probably
cookie.
want a glizzy.
There's some fucking endomorphs, bro.
I've seen some fucking insane glizzies there.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was homosexual.
Yeah, that was whack.
No, hot dogs. but you know that they're all about keeping those prices low too.
Yeah, no, they're good. Wholesale
Insane.
good.
Yeah. I heard a lot about
To
this.
circle back though, I gotta give credit to this guy because when he was like cultivating the song and like the idea for the video and all that stuff, we were talking about it. The big thing for us is like, how are we gonna market this? How are we gonna do this? But we studied a ton of Alex Hermosi. Do you know who that is? So he's like
Big
business
bearded
gold.
guy. I think you'd like him. I think you'd be sexually attracted to him, to be honest.
Alex Hermosi?
Yeah.
Yo, all jokes aside though, he is the guy. Like if anybody out there wants to learn anything about how to be somebody, like he is the guy who's gonna teach you what you need to
the guy.
know. But with that being said,
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know him. Yeah.
He's-
shout
Jesus
out to Alex
Christ.
Hermosi. Shout out Gary Vee.
Speaking
Yes.
of testosterone.
Yeah, no, he's been
Yeah.
on it since 26.
That's a mezzo, bro. It's like me. Yeah.
Damn, yeah. No,
Anyways, we studied this shit. And a big thing for him is like, you don't want to market a shitty product. Just make the best product you can and it'll sell itself. And we were really living by that. And when it happened and it just went viral on Twitter by itself, it's like, it really like solidified that thought.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But you didn't think the lyrics were going to do it.
No, I literally had no
That
idea.
was a surprise.
I had no idea.
We just knew
Sorry,
the
God.
overall content was entertaining, would do the thing. There's
I
just so
didn't
many
know-
layers to it.
Bro, I did not know Bussy was gonna. I just learned what Bussy meant like
It's like 10 days before that.
10 days before
Yeah.
that.
Right.
I was just like, it was just in my like realm of thought, cause like shout out my producer Evan Stark, but he got two uncles that are gay, and they're like they put him on or some shit, and he was telling me about it, and like it was just in my realm of thought, and like
Larry and Gary, by the way, shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Changed our life.
So have you ever f***ed a man?
have I f***ed a man?
Yeah.
But I mean when you f*** all the girls, you're kind of like yo like. But no, not physically. Not
I just want to make it very clear, we are not in a sexual relationship of any kind.
Oh, yeah. I
We're
didn't even look at you as a culprit.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
me up so
tries,
bad that-
but I'm like, nah.
You try to beat it up. You guys
Yeah.
are here together. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
he
sense.
tried.
Are you calling me a top right now?
Well, I'm just wondering. Oh, yeah.
Yo,
who
you're
is
kind of looking at me funny
Who would
now,
be the
bro.
top?
Who
Can
would
we-
be the
Hey, how
top?
about we skip this part? How about we skip that part?
Wait a minute.
Back to the music.
Have you ever even questioned?
dropping soon.
Have you considered fucking a man?
Listen to the
He's
song.
asking-
It's
If
never
I'm
even
curious.
crept into your
The
head.
Have you
answer
ever-
is
can
no.
I- can I
I am
answer-
his PR
can I
agent.
answer
I
The
can
answer is
honestly
no.
say I've never even thought about it.
No, babe.
I know
because
that's
you have
a
not
lie.
f***ed all the girls in the world.
No, I've f***ed all the girls. I've
Have
never
you
thought
f***ed
about
your
it.
mom?
I've never seen you.
Wait, have you f***ed your mom?
No.
Then of course you would not think about f***ing a man.
I don't even know if you're allowed to say that.
Whatever, man.
What?
Yo,
think
follow
about
the
it, bro.
conversation, bro.
follow. Yeah, what are you doing,
What
bro?
are we doing?
You're
Lock
telling
in,
me.
lock in, bro.
I'm trying to figure out, is it completely off the table? Or
What?
is it something f***ing a man? Or is it something that like...
You want him to fuck a man on this table?
Is
right now?
it a 0%
Like, that's
chance
what
or
you want
a
views?
5% chance?
me right now?
0%
This guy will do
or
anything for a
5%?
viral
Bro, you
clip.
trying to f*** me right now?
0 or 5?
Yo.
5 is still pretty low,
Is
but
he
it's
trying
not
to figure out
0.
where I stand right now?
I'm
to
absolutely not trying to make no offense. I'm in the.
Wait,
I'm, in the,
I'm not good looking
I know
enough
all
for
these
you?
hot male porn stars.
Bro, this
if
guy
I
got
wanted
a 10
to,
before the podcast just to impress
I've
you.
got great options on the table. If I really wanted
Yeah,
to.
you got two options
You got
right
two
here.
options right here, but we ain't interested, bro.
But you guys,
that shit is
You're not in the
crazy.
industry. I have no reason to believe that you guys would be able to perform.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
I
That's
prefer
true.
my Bussy to come highly recommended.
Highly recommended.
Yes.
Like cleaned out 24 hours in advance.
Oh yeah, psyllium
What about
husk,
hairless?
all that shit.
What about
yeah.
hairless?
Psyllium husk, Metamucil.
Well, a lot of Asian people are kind of hairless.
Yeah, I didn't know dudes had asshole hair until I was like 18.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
How'd you find out?
Because my f***ing homie, because my
My homie.
because I was my homie. Nah, because my homie was like we were all like we had like a sleepover or whatever, hang out. Not gay shit. But like we were just hanging out, whatever, right? Fucking dude just fucking pulls down his pants like, yo, look, fucking spreads his asshole and just all hair.
And you just couldn't believe it.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I still don't have fucking armpit hair.
I did not attend those parties.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
I
they're
remember.
fun. I think you'd like those parties, bro.
I fucked an Asian girl when I was
bunch of high
probably
schoolers
21,
spreading
and she had no hair on her legs, and I was like, in that moment, like, oh, you are the superior race.
Who? Wait, sorry.
It's this Asian girl back in the day. She had no hair on her legs.
What's her name? Shout her out, bro.
Ting.
Oh.
Which is crazy because she texted me the other day, and literally I haven't seen her in almost 20 years. And she just randomly hit me up and was like, "Oh, I'm hanging out with some dude, and he's a fan of you. It's weird. I like know you from back in the day. It's so crazy. He's like a fan of you. I fucked you back in the day." No, she doesn't talk like that, but you know, it still kind of tripped me out.
Shout out Ting.
The Asian world
Ting,
is so
bro.
connected that she'll probably hear about this too.
Probably. Shout out Ting. Yo, we're
Definitely.
twins. We got no asshole in our hair.
Ting, I know, right? And then
Yeah.
Ting becomes this like total slang term.
That's Canadian as
I
bro.
didn't say
Ting.
anything to her about that.
Yo, speaking of Canada, Drake's dad last night.
Yo, I met Drake's dad last night.
How'd that go?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I tried to get a photo, and like we were at Delilah, and like you know how there's like no photos.
So you guys came here and went straight to Delilah.
Well, we had to. It was in the songs.
Nice. I've never been there. I live here and I never.
No
been
way.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you gotta go.
I never even thought about it.
Bro, first he said never Bussy. Now come on, bro.
Delilah.
LA hasn't been to Delilah.
Never Drake's dad.
Yo,
at
why do you
Delilah.
lie? Why do you lie like that?
I'm
bro?
not. I'm telling the truth.
No, lying
You
on
ever
a
been there?
podcast.
You get off
Probably,
line.
probably 0% of the people in this building have been there. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Now you don't pay him enough.
This isn't like a small town where everybody goes to the same club.
Oh, okay.
You
Wow.
know, like
Wow.
that might be how it is in various Canadian cities.
Maybe we invite you next time.
True.
Sure. Yeah.
How about we get you a steak?
Can I just go?
I'm best
No, you're
friends
not
with
allowed
Drake's
without
dad
me.
now.
No, but
So
you just go to
I'll
Delilah,
get you
or do you
in.
need to be on like a very
You have
exclusive
to be
list?
very, very cool.
I seen Drake's
Yeah.
team beat up a dude there. Oh yeah. That's what it was. Summer Rae's boyfriend, and I used to
no
work
way.
out in the same gym as Summer Rae and her boyfriend. And then the dude comes in with black eyes one day, and I'm like hearing that he like somebody's whispering to me in the gym, like, "Yo, he got beat up by Drake's crew."
No way.
And then it comes out in the media like years later.
crazy.
Yeah. So don't have a hot
So are you
girlfriend.
just
I guess.
scared? Are you scared you're gonna get beat up?
Of Drake's crew, which would have
Yeah.
probably been like 20 huge black dudes at the time. Probably, yeah. Probably pretty.
I appreciate the
It's
honesty.
okay.
around
Yeah, I
on this
appreciate.
podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that.
Especially now, they're all like.
I'm
hyped
not that
up
much
and-
of a pussy, but like I appreciate
They're
it.
probably looking at me as like a potential Kendrick spy. Probably not.
Wait.
but
Okay. Can I ask you a serious question?
Sure.
Okay. Would you ever switch to Bussy?
No. It's a hard no for me.
Wait, given all the circumstances you provided,
I've had the hottest trans girls in the world offer it to me.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you gotta. Pussy.
Maybe when I get out of hip hop.
Yeah.
Before I die, when I'm like 60, I'll slide in there.
60.
Yeah.
How many years?
20 years. In 20 years, once I'm done with hip hop, once I'm done post Maloning this culture.
When you're done like
Post-Maloning
acting
this
cool.
culture is
When he's done acting straight.
Yeah. When I'm ready to be my real self.
Yeah.
Because if you just do it in your private life, you can just try it out and just see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
But if you do porn, it's like it's
different.
content. It's out there forever.
It's different. Yeah.
It's a big
What the fuck
decision.
I was gonna ask a real question before I can ask that.
What's the difference between bussy and budussy?
That's a very important question.
That's actually key. Majority of the motherfuckers like get that f***ed up. Okay, bussy, male asshole, but dussy is booty pussy. You know what I mean?
It creates a certain aroma.
Booty pussy. It's a fucking it's a smell. One is a feeling.
It
one is a
lingers.
smell. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
A feeling? What the a feeling? That's like the biggest stretch of an answer I think I
Oh,
ever
it
might have
stretches.
heard.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yo.
because I wonder that is bussy always male asshole and not like trans
It is. Yeah. Apparently.
female who had their penis turned into a vagina.
Bro, I don't know, man.
You never hit
These
that?
days I don't.
You're getting
No.
too specific, man.
Yeah,
you interested in
out there.
options.
Yeah, you're definitely you're intrigued.
Hey, I'm in the world. I don't know. But also on that song, you said the word a shitload of times.
Bro, you can't say that.
I don't
man.
think you
I know, I'm
Say
gonna
that,
bleep
bro.
it.
That's my
I only said it because I know we're gonna bleep it.
Yo, Graham,
I can't say
Graham.
it.
this mother.
Light him up, bro. What the fuck?
You can't. You're offended by white people saying that?
I mean, like, it's just like whatever.
cares?
It's just it's like our word, but like it's just a word.
Right.
Like, you know, I feel that way about all words.
Right.
You
But
know, like same as bussy.
Traplor Ross made a
just a
whole
fucking
documentary about some fucking UK gang members, and it got taken down by YouTube because one of the dudes in the documentary, his name was.
Oh, no way.
And so he says the name
You
like
just said it
50
again. You just said it.
I already know I'm having them bleep me because I don't want to play games with it. But he got his whole video taken down because he was talking about this dude. Now, also, French Montana had a homeboy who lost his life to drugs.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
something to keep in mind if I make a video about him.
It's true.
Which I won't. But,
Yeah.
You know, if it did.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill you about it. I'll fight you about it, but I'm not gonna kill you about it.
I feel like I've never hung out with an Asian person who actually used the word.
Yeah, it's just a word, man.
But it's not really even like a popular word, right?
Yeah, it's just a word.
It is now.
I mean, it's
When I was in
it's
China,
going.
probably 10, 15 years ago, hanging out with BMX dudes out there, we were just talking about like cultural differences, and it just kind of popped in my head, and I go, hey, have you ever heard this word? And they were like, no, what the is that?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like the word that is used as an offensive term towards Chinese people. They're like, wow, that's crazy. They had no clue.
Can I steal this, by the way? Sorry.
The water? Yeah, go crazy.
All right.
Those are not for me. But yeah, that kind of tripped me out that in China, they didn't even know what that word was.
Well, yeah,
I guess you have to be like a little bit more Americanized to know about that. Yeah,
probably.
But
yeah.
you obviously knew that you were doing something kind of edgy by using that, right? It's sort of similar to the Bussy
you know,
logic, right?
A lot of the times, I hold myself back from saying the N-word. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I said yeah, like I like didn't even think about
Yeah, I agree. Me too. Yeah, I know, me too.
You guys chill.
I'm just kidding. I'm just so joking to every camera. But like,
All four of them.
yeah, all four of
Yeah,
them.
great studio, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that Sony ZVE one?
I don't know. Well, that's the
Lock
team.
in,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't know.
No, but I don't know. It's just a fucking word. Like it's just something to refer to my people with.
If you got in a fight
guys.
with another Chinese guy outside the club, would you start screaming that word
Bro,
out?
I've been called that though when I was a kid.
But by like a white guy?
No, by Asian.
Really?
I got beat the fuck up by an Asian kid. And he called me the whole time. I got beat the fuck up. Like when I was a kid, so when I was like 10, damn, not lore. But like when lore. But
Well, I told you about a girl like 20 years ago too. So,
yeah.
similar.
Well, when I was like 10, like I was fucking angry all the time. Like my friends would like, I don't know, people would piss me off in school, and I would like fucking hit them. There's this one kid that he was actually my best friend, but when I was like 10 years old, you know Foursquare by any chance? So we were playing Foursquare, and I was the king. You know me, bro. I'm just him. Like, but
I can't really remember the rules.
it's like you have like 4 squares, and like
Yeah.
you're just throwing the ball like in each other's squares, and whoever doesn't catch the ball like gets
Oh, if
out.
I bounce it in your square and you don't grab it, you're out.
You're out.
Got it, got it.
So anyways, it was that, and so we were playing that, and I was like king the whole time, and then 2 of my fucking friends were like ganging up on me, and they finally got me out after like the whole fucking recess. It was like 10 minutes of me being on the shit, and then I was in line next to them. They started fucking laughing at me. I was super sensitive kid, and I was like, I got all pissed, and I just like right in the fucking stomach. My mom like came home that when I came home that day, my mom made me like walk to his house and like apologize. And then another time I was like, it was a year later, there's this big Russian kid was like, we were coming back from PE class, just smacking the out of my head with his gym bag, because I was like a little Asian kid with like glasses, and he's just smacking the out of my head with like a gym bag. And I was like, bro, stop. He wouldn't stop. So I got fucking pissed, and I fucking just like one to the face, like my left hand one to the face, and like his nose started bleeding. He walked into the washroom, and the principal, right when he was walking in the washroom, the principal came out. He was like, whatever. We went to the washroom, and like we got in shit, whatever. But after that, like couple years of like just like physically being bad to people, my parents were like, yo, you cannot do that. Like you never fucking do that. So I just like, why my hands are fucked up is because like I like destroy walls. I destroy like inanimate objects.
So
now.
when you're mad, you'll just start beating on the wall or
Bro, I
something.
got,
The
like-
interior design in our place is destroyed.
Like
Really?
like
Yeah.
look at like you see the fucking
We can't have
store.
nice things.
Like these
Like,
are all
it's
like
IKEA
walls.
forever.
Like walls or like I don't know if you can see.
No, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
like,
so
so-
what keeps you spending time with somebody who sounds like they're like a total loose cannon? And
No,
not
the
just
thing is,
lose
like,
it?
I'm very unlucky that he's
no.
my best
No,
friend.
so now it's chill. Now it's chill. It was
You
a
got
problem.
over that?
Yeah, I got over it. Now it's chill. Like, because before I would suppress the anger, like, and then it would just come out randomly because I would suppress it, and it would just come out. I would just explode one day.
Now, how do you let it out?
It's just constant. Like, it's just a constant
It's
anger.
constantly emerging from you.
No, it's just like I just accept that I'm like angry all the time, time.
Oh,
And I
okay.
just, anyways. So my point with that is, my parents told me to not like around like physically hit people, right? So when I was like 15, I was playing basketball one day after school, and actually his homie, before we were really even like close, he was working out at the gym like after school, and I was just playing basketball by myself like in the gym, and his homie comes in and was like, yo bro, like one-on-one, whatever, and we were kind of like the two Asian kids in the school that were like point guards, and like we were kind of like the guys, like if you were gonna like play basketball, like we were the guys to like run the spot. So there was, and I was gonna go to my senior year next year, so I was gonna play on his team. So he kind of like 1v1 me, and like I was just kind of playing defense like on him, like a little like hard, like because he was fucking like shouldering me and all that shit, and like I was like pushing back, and he just got pissed one time. He like grabbed my neck, threw me on the ground, was like like just like was pounding me, and like after, okay, that was, sorry.
Wait, but if a Chinese person calls another Chinese person out of anger, is there an implication that like you're more Chinese than me? I'm more Americanized, or I guess Canadianized, than you. Is that what you took it as, or was it just like a general?
It was just a general.
Like
I don't know.
black dude's gonna yell the N-word at another black dude. You don't mean anything by it.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know where that came from, but like he was, yeah. It was just that was the time that I was like, yeah.
That's a big thing.
Crying, bro.
I want to make cracker great again.
Cracker's cool.
But like
You have the power.
inter-white people cracker.
Yeah.
Like I want to see him and just be like,
Yo, BLP
hey,
was running that.
cracker.
Okay.
Doesn't it sound so stupid?
Yeah,
I was like,
it's because the R at the end.
yeah, cracker.
Yeah.
Hey, cracker.
Yeah.
That's
You can't hard R it,
so
bro.
stupid, yeah.
Unless you hate him, then you hard R it.
Ugh.
But if you f with him like cracker.
Uncle Cracker. There's like a white rapper named Uncle Cracker.
Really? Yo, my
that's
friend
the word.
Graham, like
Yeah.
he's outside. We were like, yo, if you rap, like Graham the Cracker.
See?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Graham the Cracker.
We need to reclaim Cracker. Not because it's considered offensive by anybody, but it's just irrelevant.
Yeah.
Even like black people don't call white people crackers really, unless maybe once in a blue. But it's like,
Kendrick did. No?
did he?
I always thought, is that a thing that's like bad? Because I always thought, I was like, yo, can black people call white people crackers? Like, is that
For sure.
really?
Yeah. They look at it like they've earned it.
Okay.
Like, okay, you guys enslaved us.
Yeah,
We're
I
calling
mean,
you
fair.
cracker. Yeah.
Fucking-
But it's
yeah.
not very popular, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear it a lot.
Interesting.
Pretty out of style. But okay. Also, okay. So what? She's Asian. I might call her Suki. Who's Suki? Because that doesn't make sense. I thought it was gonna be a reference to Suki Hana.
Oh no.
Which probably doesn't mean a lot to you. I'm assuming there's some other Suki that you're referencing.
Like, I'm not sure if you ever got like a blowjob before.
Yeah.
But like, but pretty much like what a blowjob entails is like the girl is like sucking.
Yeah.
So it's like you're imagine this is your penis, right? Like
About that. Yeah.
I mean, nice. Okay, imagine like, imagine this is your penis, right? Like this right here is your penis. Like they're gonna go down and they're gonna suck it.
And so that she becomes Suki because
the
she's sucking your
misunderstanding
dick.
here is that he doesn't know the exact lyric.
Oh, it's
I
just because
call
he
her
doesn't know what a
foursome
blowjob
Suki.
is. That's the thing that he's confused. So I'm trying to explain.
Right.
No, he's probably right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's
So
probably
pretty much like the girl will like give you some suki, like suck you.
That's what you call it.
A blowjob. Yes.
Suki.
So maybe
I guess I've heard that before.
maybe you can
yeah.
look for
I
that.
think
next
that was
time.
racist, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait, what accent did I even just do? I don't know. Okay.
Did you just say the N-word, bro?
No.
Is that
Dude,
what
I've been holding it back the whole time, actually. Yeah.
Yo, y'all are both.
It's almost emerged from me during this interview. Yeah. No. Actually, I mostly hang out with black dudes who like kind of encourage me to say it,
Oh.
and then I have to stop. I have to like fight back against their advances to
Yeah.
get me to like self-cancel, which is
Yeah.
kind
Your
of,
discipline is crazy, bro.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
No, I actually respect
It's
it.
called standing on business, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, white bitch, this is like another song, I think. White bitch steady throwing ass like a black bitch. Black bitch got a red dot like a brown bitch.
Yeah.
So you're just breaking all the taboos here.
I guess. I'm
Keep it
just
going,
stating
keep going.
fucking
What's the
facts,
next?
no?
Those are the only two I wrote down.
Was that not facts?
The white bitch throwing ass like a, well, yeah, I mean, black women did invent like twerking and shit. And
Yeah.
really
They got
probably,
fatter asses to throw shit around better.
it seems fair, yeah. But then the Indian reference or like
The red dot.
Yeah.
They got a fucking red dot on their head, no?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. This is
Black
fucking
bitch
fact.
got a red dot. Like you're gonna shoot her?
No, she got
in
a
the
gun.
head.
No, she got a gun.
Oh, she has a gun with
got a gun.
with a laser on it. Got it. Okay.
Like with a red dot, like a.
No, it's hard to interpret like modern Shakespeare. So
I mean, like I'm years ahead of my time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's okay, but sometimes you have to slow it down for people, bro. Like, just think everyone's gonna get it right away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you're the first dude I seen with those Van Cleef things in his ear.
Let's
There's a girl
start.
that really likes me. Thank you.
Wait, a girl gave it to you? Because I keep interviewing different fucking girls who had that shit on, and then now I'm like making fun of my girl for having it as well.
Nah, I think it's fire.
It looks cool, but I seen so many girls with it that's kind of freaking me out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If
They got
know.
good taste.
I'm talking
Shout
about
out to you,
his
girls.
earrings. They might not be able to see it because we're only 1080p.
Hey, zoom in.
Yeah. Zoom in, bitch. Or Google it. Okay, and then, do you know China Mac?
Yeah.
Do you
New
look
York.
up to him?
Yeah. Go. I watched his interview where
Great
he talks
man.
about. Yeah, great
Man.
With him.
He's like pretty much our primary Asian export from
Yeah.
America.
I follow him. On
Yeah.
IG. Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, of course.
He's the greatest.
That's the OG, bro.
Yeah.
That's him,
He travels the world now doing charity YouTube videos.
bro. Yeah. I know his whole story. I'm not his whole story, but like I know a lot about him. Yeah.
We're very proud of him
Yeah.
here in America. Okay, so what doors did that song open? Like how
lot
did
of
your
bussies.
life change from there? Yeah, and you probably have tons of like
A lot of
fucking-
back doors.
A lot of gay dudes and trans women tapping in with you, probably, right?
No, his DMs are crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a porn website in his DMs.
Wow. Have you
A lot of them straight too.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they want you to them in the butt?
I don't know, man.
They want
I
a
don't know
lot
what
of
they
things
want
from him. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you even hear out their offers?
No.
just
I'm sussed.
Act
about
like it's not
everybody.
happening?
Yeah.
No, this guy's paranoid as he doesn't trust nobody.
Yeah.
So you won't even answer a DM from a gay man because you're so paranoid?
I mean, bro, I'm not homophobic, right? I'm not
Yeah,
homophobic.
his bitch is gay.
But I'm just sussed about people that I don't know, you know? Nothing to do with sexuality.
I forgot about that. That's so 2023. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Even my bitch is gay.
I'm not in the mood.
My flight delayed.
It's funny, like that is such like a played out lyric, but he like made it sound very fresh and new.
Yeah,
Which
it's
one?
the accent.
Which one?
How could I be homophobic?
That's played out?
I mean, I
That was
feel
the
like
first time I heard it.
Drake has made that reference
No
like a million
way.
times, and like just this shit about like
I was
I'm
with
a
Drake's
lesbian.
dad, bro.
I like
He
girls
did
so
not
much. I'm a lesbian.
No, you might not
That
know
kind of thing.
because you
Yeah.
haven't been a Delilah. But
Oh,
Yeah.
we're locked in.
Yeah.
Dennis.
You tapped out, bro.
Dennis the Menace.
Was he being a menace in there?
Oh, he's so bad.
Bro, he
Really?
was lit.
Yeah.
They said he's
fuck
like
with him,
all
bro.
over the chicks in
and
there.
he got. Bro, I can't
You're
lie.
so
Yeah, you got
sick.
bitches.
You're so sick.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be weird to be like the most famous dude in the world, and your dad is just out here just feeling on chicks.
Yeah, I wonder how Drake feels about that, honestly. Probably proud of him.
I mean, his dad's like living the life that he probably kind of wishes that he could live, of being like a little bit more of like a normal guy, you know.
Fair enough.
Even though his dad's like getting pussy off of his accolades, that's got to be weird.
I don't know how much I can share, but he was getting bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he doing anything in the club?
I
It
don't
was
know.
plural,
Okay,
by
I'm
the
not
way.
gonna-
That's
I'm not gonna
multiple.
share
Did you
nothing
see
else.
his cock?
I'm not gonna share nothing else.
Yeah.
But
Where's
yeah,
Dennis
he was
at?
out there.
We were actually
He was-
curious
he was
because one of
vibing.
Drake's unreleased songs, he's like, they let me fucking Delilah, and we were looking around. That place is small as I don't know where he was.
Probably a back area.
I don't know. Yeah.
You think they let him in there?
It's got to be where the staff is at. He probably has
Back
his
door,
own
right?
little closet.
He probably should come out of there.
I wonder if Drake like considers himself too successful to f- in a closet though. Because like stand-up sex to me is
because I feel like at that point you just trying interesting shit because you've had it all. Similar to the Bussy line.
Well, I don't. I don't think Drake has like very many people compared to me. So I think
attractive people, right?
So I think a closet is still pretty new.
It's in
for
the
him.
cards for him. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's in the.
No, but shout out Drake. We
a
love
lot
you,
of the
bro.
best sex I had in
It's
my
my
whole life
God,
was
bro.
just like bend over. We don't got nowhere to go. We're doing it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's power play, to be honest.
Yeah. Like we're gonna do this like very efficiently.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come in my own hand.
Okay.
Oh.
And throw it at the wall.
Yeah, because
throw
when
it
you're
at
in
the
like a
wall.
bathroom or a closet or some shit, coming
Yeah.
on her ass just seems like a total.
What's the
it's too
weirdest-
aggressive.
It's inefficient.
What's
Having
the-
like unoptimal
yeah, we're
sex is
gonna
a
hold
for
butt
sure.
up right now. Yeah.
What's the weirdest place you come?
Probably my own hand.
Why?
I thought he was gonna say his own mouth.
Just because
What'd you do
of
with it after?
whatever
You eat it?
situation.
No, why else would you do that?
Yo, that's a clip right there.
I remember
that's-
fucking like
you got that one,
my
Donnie?
girlfriend when I was like 22, 23, and like she had roommates, and like her room was like not even a real room. There was like a curtain like down the middle of the living room, and like it was like even that I think was open, and like she thought that I don't know, it was like some shit where like the roommate might walk in. The roommate was her ex-boyfriend, and I just didn't want to like nut all over her, so just.
What'd you do with it after?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I probably wiped it on a towel or something. Which, like, why didn't I just come in the towel in the first place?
Why didn't you just come in your own mouth?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why didn't you just come in your own asshole?
Joe Rogan can suck his own dick
How do you know that?
Wait.
because he said it on a
Flexible
podcast. I
or-
just found out about this.
Oh, interesting.
It's very hard for me to believe, but he is a short guy.
I don't want to picture him like that, bro. You just
ruined,
ruined Joe Rogan
I
for
can't
me,
lie.
bro.
Honestly, if I tried to suck my own dick, it was probably gonna be like 6 inches of
Left
not
of
like
space.
of not even close.
It's small. It's small.
But I did.
We know.
Somebody gave me
It's-
really good advice. Sucking your own dick is way more like sucking a dick than getting your dick sucked.
Yeah, probably.
what kind
I've
of
thought about it.
podcast is this?
I've thought about what that would be like, and I don't enjoy the thought.
Because okay, if you were sucking a dick and getting your dick sucked, you probably wouldn't even think about the fact that you were getting your dick sucked. 'Cause you'd be
Probably.
so fucking horrified by the fact that you were being
Dude,
forced
even
to suck.
jerking off, bro. It's like I'm jerking off someone else.
Yeah, but I just live with that. It's like,
Guys,
yeah.
the f*** are we talking about? The f*** are we talking
Let's talk
about?
about Lael Hansen again.
Yeah, she
Hey,
jerked you
shout
off,
out
yeah?
Leo. Huh?
She jerked you off, right?
Couple times.
Yeah,
I was her
that's
first
pretty
for
good.
everything. Shout
Yeah,
out
you were
Leo.
together like 8 years or some shit, right?
Let's go.
Hey, honestly, man, I hope he was worth it. I hope we get married.
Yo, that's
There was a crazy
That's
moment where she made
crazy.
like some fitness video. And we were like, oh,
Yeah, my brain was really
Didn't
big
know.
at that time. I need
Yeah.
to pay the bills.
didn't know you were packing that.
Yeah.
Pretty hyped.
No, we've been working out. We were the strongest girl and guy in Canada in a powerlifting competition. We broke every record when we were 18.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. No, we were about it. We were about it, bro.
What?
Yeah, shout out.
I used to wear her merch.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
way.
I'm the one who DM'd you, bro. I'm gonna
That's
say one
crazy.
thing right now.
Full
Any
circle.
rapper has ever talked to Lael Hansen, you were talking to me.
Wow. So you
Anyone.
got to see me having conversations with her and not hitting on her. It must have been shocking to
No,
you.
I
'Cause
actually
probably
respected it, 'cause most
everybody's
people
probably hitting
don't.
on her, right?
Everyone does, except for one person very specifically.
Wait, can I
Jack
piss real quick?
Harlow. You were mad cool, bro. You were so respectful.
Can I piss real quick? Can I piss real quick?
Well, I feel like we're kind of winding down.
Oh,
here,
we're
but-
winding down?
How you gonna piss mid?
I'm
Shout
about
out
to
Jack
explode,
Harlow,
bro. I
good,
drank,
good
like-
man.
Good man, respectable man.
Good
he's
man.
he's just on his business,
Only black woman wasn't interested.
probably. And also Post Malone. You were very kind too.
Oh, that's great. Wow, so you were just in there talking to everybody, huh?
Oh yeah. No, I used to film for Post Malone on his first tour,
Oh, nice.
and like Lael was there too, just as a thing. But yeah.
Can I
he's
smoke?
A ting? Sure.
Thank you, brother.
What are you smoking?
Caprice.
What's that?
They're like
It's like
thinner
jeans that
cigarettes.
don't go all the way to the bottom. They have like a little bit of room above the ankle.
They're like thinner cigarettes.
jeez.
My homie put me on. I thought I liked them, but like I actually don't really f with them.
See, my girl's family, like various members of her family, will smoke like weird European, like skinny cigarettes.
You got a lighter, by the way?
I've tried a bunch of them, and
Yo, where's that drum lighter?
all right, I guess.
Oh, a drum lighter.
Where is the drum
Yo,
lighter?
right there, right there, right there. Wait, I'll get it. I'll get it.
There you go. Oh, I just realized you have these like cool pants on. What kind of pants are these?
Just got him at H. Lorenzo the other day.
Homosexual pants.
They're filled with cum.
They're filled with cum.
It's a
Why do you have
special
so many
design.
f***ing pockets,
It's like a
bro?
trash bag on the inside to make sure that if you come inside them, it just stays in there and just floats
It's
around.
funny, when we landed,
I
the
would
first
too.
thing this guy did is went to Costco to get a Costco pack of condoms. He's reckless, bro.
But you just use hella condoms?
Yeah.
What, at Costco where they come in like an 80 pack?
Bro.
I mean, you go to Rite Aid and get like a
Yeah.
50 pack of
No,
Magnums.
this guy, he's the kind of guy who wants to do everything to the max. So it's like, how many times can I f in a day? How many shots can I have tonight? Like the other
Yeah.
day, you did 9 times in one day.
Yeah,
9 nuts?
Nine.
9 times within
Yeah.
24 hours.
Shorty
How many
texted him
girls?
saying, I'm bleeding.
It was
Just one girl.
It was just one girl.
And
9
she was
times.
down to get 9 times.
9 times.
She really
Yeah.
likes him.
Yeah.
Wow. That's way
And
too
shout out
much.
to her. She pulled up in a Lambo.
Wow.
Yeah, he was in a Huracan with a bad bitch. And he's trying to see both them with their skirt off.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're rapping to me right now.
That's one of the areas.
That's my
I
lines.
figured,
Yeah.
okay. Where were we? I had like something. It was getting good. Okay.
Oh, you're gay.
Something, yes.
Yes.
You're coming out.
No. We were talking about the cum pants.
Right.
You think I could sell like a special edition like pair of jeans where I just like nut all over it?
Honestly,
But then you
Yeah.
wash it and it's like, it's just gone.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not your nut.
no
I don't think anyone would want to
gayest
buy your
podcast
nut.
in the world.
Yeah.
I'm with Remo, and we're coming out today.
No. I would have to like mix my cum with paint.
Yeah. You know how it's like new podcasts coming out? new
jizz pants.
coming out podcast.
That's one thing I hate about my fan base though, is that they aren't like really like into
No, you
gay
skipped
shit.
over that like it wasn't genius.
Yo, like my fans are gonna like
Sorry, bro,
scroll
what-
past this interview
ashes.
because they're gonna be like, oh, Adam's talking about gay shit again.
You do
I
that
know,
a lot? You
well,
talk
come
about
up
gay
with
shit a
some
lot?
shit about Bussy in the title. Yeah, it's
Okay,
the
yeah,
whole
fuck
thing.
it. Yeah,
but
put
you
it.
know, whatever.
Be like, yo, Eric Reprid takes Adam 22's Bussy.
For sure, we're gonna be popping on TikTok from this.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah.
Bussy, Badissy, all that shit. Okay, so where are you at now? Like, how are you gonna capitalize on this newfound gay fame?
Well, I'm gonna
Gay
be
fame is
gay.
insane, by the
I'm
way.
gonna become gay. I'm gonna force myself to become gay. I'm just kidding.
No, you'll be alright. That's good.
Do you accept that or no? Because if you don't, like, I'm gonna get mad at you, bro, and we're gonna fight.
I can't even believe that's a real cigarette.
Right? It's so
It's
small.
so skinny.
It's so skinny. Like I thought it was really smooth. I thought it was really good. It lasts a long time. But like, it does not hit me.
It feels like you're gonna like tap it to get the ash off, and then it's just gonna like fall apart. It's just gonna break in half.
Yeah, it's just like you, bro. You become gay.
My little tiny white.
It's gonna break
like
in
that.
half.
We should both show each other our boners.
Our bussies.
Or that. No, that's totally different.
Why not?
One's a dick, one's like a male
Are you a
asshole.
sword fight on the first date?
What's your dick like though?
What's my like?
Yeah, rate it.
What do you mean? I've
You're
never.
kind of like fighting stereotypes. I don't know if you know about this.
I've never ingested my own. I don't know. I can't rate.
You
my
never
own dick.
looked at it or thought about
I've
how
looked
it faced off with other dicks?
I looked at my
Listen,
dick.
ask the shorty you got 9 times.
My dick curves up.
Ooh, did you get an implant thing going on or
No,
something?
no, just
Or
naturally
you never
just
use a pump? Because I heard that gives you the curve.
I've never. Have you?
No, but I know people who do it, and I really want to try it.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely
I want to try it too. You know, I got a homie, dick extender. Like he like extends his fuck, like with his like machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like I like it.
I
Yeah.
have a friend who swears he has like an extra inch.
Interesting.
Like he gained an inch on his dick by using the pump.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same
an inch
with
is
the
a lot.
extender.
Yeah.
An inch is a lot,
ridiculous.
bro.
You've seen that video of Drake, right?
For the average person, an inch is like 20%. That's
Okay.
huge.
Well, maybe for you, but
Well, the average is like 5 inches.
yeah.
And even in porn, a lot of dicks are like 7 inches.
Yeah, how do you guys feel if we talk about the music that's dropping next month?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I mean, so you know the white bitch, black bitch, brown bitch, the bitch.
Yes.
So I got a song called Like a Bitch. It's a remix of Like a G6 coming out.
Uh-huh.
So you know Far East Movement, they're like my big homies. They're like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
big bros out here. And yeah, so like I did a remix to that. I got a music video coming out next week. Got my grandma in it.
Crazy.
She's smoking. She's a G.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, she throwing money at
she's throwing money at strippers. She's like
Your grandma a bad bitch. I
Yeah,
can't
she's
lie.
drinking Henny. She's doing all that shit.
Do you explain the Bussy thing to her?
No.
No,
It's just better if she does.
Keep her in the dark, yeah.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, keep her in.
That might end it for her.
That makes sense.
But yeah, and then after that, I got a project coming out called F You, and yeah, just a little tape.
You
Little tape.
you have any label interest since you put these songs out or what?
Yeah, I'm in talks right now.
How's that going?
It's good. I mean, it is what it is.
Do you think they understand you?
Not yet. I think I've only dropped like 2 things this year, and then like a freestyle. But yeah, I think once the project comes out, I think people will know like a little bit more about me. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It's exciting.
Definitely.
good.
You're gonna say gay shit on like every song you put out for the rest of your life, or is that kind of you trying to leave that in the past already?
Well, not everyone's gay like you,
Well,
but
but like that's kind of your brand that you've built up,
it's not my brand. It's a song. It's a song.
right? But it's like one of your key viral moments. It's like Doja Cat and the cow thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Everybody needs a
Well,
cow
do you
moment.
still think of her as a cow?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Wait,
she
Adam 22
graduated past
Adam
that.
22 thinks Doja Cat looks like a cow.
That's
No,
actually fucked up.
she got way
that's
hotter actually since that song. But I feel like she, that cow thing is like a distant memory now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like the Bussy thing might be like that with you, right?
I feel like the world catches up. You
It's
know?
historic.
Yeah, yeah.
bro. It's
It catches up.
iconic.
You just gotta do your shit.
I can't help but be an icon.
She put out like 20 hit songs since then.
Exactly.
So that'll make people
She
forget
paid her
about your
dues.
like
She
one
paid her
gimmick
dues.
song that
I'll
got
be
you in
the-
the door.
Yeah, I'll be the fucking bitch guy. I'll be the I'll be the
Probably more the Bussy guy. The thing
To you,
people
to
don't
you.
care
Yeah,
about
if
that.
you want
yet.
to see him like that, that's just up
Yeah,
to you.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I feel like the Bussy thing is way bigger than any kind of. You see your rage reacting to it? You had to
Yeah,
call
bro.
an Asian guy to try to get him to quote the lyrics for him.
Yeah, that was so funny, bro. I with your rage, man. He's dope.
For sure. All right. What should people keep an eye out for? Anything coming up immediately? Also, this is like the most feminine packaging.
You want one?
No.
You want one?
No. I actually have decided that I need to completely stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
For free, you're about to put that out there?
I don't
You should know better, bro.
I don't vibe with these as much, but
I know you're not getting paid to show that.
Well, no. Wait, you think I'm missing out on a crucial tobacco sponsorship? I don't think that really happens.
Yeah.
What, you think we're not getting paid for smoking that on here?
Everything about this is so feminine.
It is.
Magenta
Yo,
120.
they're going to be so happy with this ad. That's crazy.
It is.
Capri Magenta.
You're going to double the
120.
payment right now.
yo, I gotta take a piss, bro.
What do you think the social media team at Capri is like?
I'm about to explode.
That's a great way to end it. Eric,
bro.
Reprid.
Yo, song.
Capri 120 Magenta.
Yeah, no, don't put me out like that. What the?
No, you about to explode or I'm about to explode?
I'm about to explode in my bladder. Yo, song coming out next week. Okay, 3 weeks after that, we're gonna do a fucking project. I don't know when this is coming out, but hopefully it's by the time everything's already out. And then yeah, you see me. I gotta pee. Adam 22 came out as gay today. We did a lot of good things. Yeah, Adam 22 needs to fuck a little more bitches. I gotta pee so bad. Holy.
Let's switch to Bussy. No Jumper, coolest podcast. Like,
Yes,
comment,
sir.
subscribe. Bow.